Best Irish music on irishradio.org with Jerry Byrne.
I'm Jerry Byrne, Irish Radio it is. Now since lockdown and COVID and all the rest of it, I was speaking to some of the great and the good of entertainment. I've got a gentleman now who's been involved in music for quite a while, and he's had a number of successful releases. The latest one, an Escort, all about the Escort car, is going down an absolute storm. I'm delighted to say hello from his home in Westport, County Mayo, Conor Duffy. Conor, how are you?
Good, Jerry. How are things there?
That's excellent. Tell me this, Conor, how long have you been involved in music?
I've been, I suppose, since I think about 9, I started learning the guitar, and maybe a couple of years ago I was playing the tin whistle and with a few kind of bands in secondary school and that. So been at it since then, really, and been doing my one-man show for about 11 or 12 years now.
Excellent, well done. Now you've released a number of successful singles. One which you had a lot of success with back a few years ago was Small Town Saturday Night.
Yeah, thanks very much. That's one of my all-time favourite songs, and it was good to do a record. And we did a kind of a bit of a jive version to it, so something a bit different, more of an Irish feel to it.
Indeed. Now the latest one is probably the most interesting one ever. I've been playing it on the programme. It's called The Escort, and I believe that you actually got the inspiration through a guy who bought a Ford Escort from Australia.
Yeah, actually my brother, he was over in Australia for about 3 or 4 years, and I suppose he's into cars and that, and he seen the Escort up on whatever advertisement platform over there, and he brought it home then probably about 3 years ago, and a lot of history to the car. I won't get into maybe too much of it over in Australia, but he drove it into the function room for his wedding then about 2 years ago. So just thinking there one day, it was over in the shed, and there's lots of songs about trucks and some of the famous tractors and different things, but the Escort is probably one of the most common cars, maybe going back 30, 40 years ago, and there was never really a song written about it, so I said, why not?
Great idea, absolutely great idea, and it's been received incredibly well. Did you record this? Song sort of during lockdown?
I think lockdown. What time? I'm just trying to think. When did I go into the studios? Probably around. Maybe it was roasting those days. It was probably around July, I think. So it was. I think we're probably in about level 3 with it over in Ireland. So wasn't much happening besides. So it's good to be in the studio doing something.
Right. Well done. Fair play. That's excellent. You took sort of the advantage of the time that it sort of was to do it so well. Well done on that. Cracking stuff indeed. You must be the same as everybody else involved in music. You must miss the being out playing and singing in the various venues.
Absolutely. Yeah. I have a day job at the moment, but apart from that, it would have been every 2 weeks I'd probably be doing something, be it bit of a mass or, more so it'd be pubs and stuff I'd be doing, and trying to break into the social dancing scene. So after, I think it was pretty good for a few weeks, Jerry, and then you kind of start to miss, and it'd be good to be out gigging on that. So I've done probably 3 gigs, I'd say, since a lot of the pubs shut in March and that, so kind of got used to it, I suppose, but still missing it, if that makes sense.
Indeed. But you're possibly one of the lucky people in that you've got a day job as well. So that's something to be thankful for in the current situation.
Absolutely, yeah. It's steady enough income at the moment, so to feel for the people that were making a living out. I didn't make a living myself out of for a few years, so I can only imagine it's tough going and just the not being out and about, I suppose.
Indeed so.
That's probably the hardest bit.
Indeed so. Indeed so. You're based in Mayo in the west of Ireland, where there's certainly loads and loads of venues which do music and all the rest of it.
Yeah, lucky enough, about 10 minutes from Westport, so that's definitely, I would say, probably, would it be right in saying it's probably top 5 for music, I would say, in the country. So lucky enough, nearly every second bar in the town would do music, so I don't have to drive too far for a few gigs.
That's excellent stuff. And have you got any more songs written or any more recordings in the pipeline?
Yeah, there's probably 2 or 3. Definitely one solid one, anyways. Looking to record, and they're all actually original. So kind of looking to maybe do a cover for the next one. Because my last 2 songs were originals, and just maybe to mix things up a bit. And the covers have been all great for me at the moment, but just a change of scenery, really. That's all.
Right. Well done on it all, and good stuff on doing it, and good stuff on everything you've done so far. On the Escort, I reckon you can't wait to sort of get out singing that out in the venues.
Absolutely, yeah. It's because we kind of wants to keep it good and lively, so I was going for that kind of song, maybe towards the end of the night when the crack is going and people are on the floor. So the last gig I did, it finished a bit earlier. I didn't actually end up doing it. I was saving it till the end, but I was kind of a little bit disappointed.
Yes, I can well believe it. Conor, listen, it's been lovely to catch up with you. Lovely to talk to you. And listen, stay safe and well. And hopefully, as soon as it's safe to do so, I'll be able to somewhere along the way catch you in action.
Absolutely, and I'd love to be. It's on the cards to go over across the sea and do a few gigs. So that could be. Hopefully, we'll get to see yourselves, maybe, and a few of your listeners, and meet a few people I haven't maybe seen before.
Indeed, that'll be absolutely superb. Conor, listen, have a good Christmas, as good as it can be, and to a brighter new year. Thanks a million.
Thanks, Jerry, and just same to you and all your listeners. Thanks for having me on.